Some 2 million people in Northern California could be without electricity this weekend. It's all part of efforts to limit new wildfires. Crews are already battling blazes that forced tens of thousands from their homes. Hundreds of thousands of students had to stay home because of canceled classes. The state's governor has now declared a state of emergency in 2 counties. CGTN's Edith Tianson reports.
For several weeks, California has been fighting erratic wildfires on several fronts. But the tick fire, which broke out on Thursday, took a destructive course overnight, burning through residential communities next to Los Angeles County, forcing thousands of families to evacuate in the middle of the night.
We got a knock on the door at 3 a.m. from the sheriffs telling us we needed to leave, and leave now.
Many families panicked for their safety, and the power outages only made it worse.
The biggest struggle is no power. When they shut the power down, we don't have any cell service, can't watch the TV to know what's going on, what evacuations are in place, where it's burning. We have just no idea.
As of Friday morning, the fire had ripped through nearly 1,800 hectares with only 5% containment, with gusts of winds showing no sign of abating.
Approximately 20-mile-per-hour winds with gusts up to 30 to 40 mile per hour. So we're going to work on containment.
The infamous Santa Ana winds are extremely dangerous for this situation because they can carry the embers from an ongoing fire to a completely random location like this one and start a whole other fire. And this is why it's so important for the firefighters to respond to situations like this one before it spreads to the rest of the neighborhood. But officials are warning that we will continue to feel the strong gusts of wind throughout this weekend. That's why many residents have taken to the nearest shopping centers, stocking up for the weekend with more power outages.
We're going to be in a standby mode, they said, all weekend due to the winds and the fires. So there's still burning, it's only 5% contained. So let's just hope for the best.
Evacuation centers are set up for those living in impacted areas, but many haven't made up their minds.
We may still be here tomorrow. We don't know.
The driest month of the year, a month of wildfires and power outages, continues to be a season of uncertainty for millions of Californians. It is Tianshan, CGTN, Santa Clarita.